So here we go, guys. Let's try to use stealth to beat these new AA systems. We don't know if there is one there, but still we are at top tier. Okay, so I brought these to a top tier scenario. How does smoke kill the Maverick? That is weird. But yeah, we're gonna try to climb, get away as far away as possible as I can. Oh, there's an aircraft flying around, which is not good. Hopefully he's not. Yeah, he's even saying how did he destroy a smoke, like with smoke, an AGM-65? I got no idea, man. Honestly, I need to climb to like 10,000 meters over here, I think, to be able to do something. Yeah, and we have a problem with contrails, so I gotta watch out. I'm not gonna climb too much, actually, because of contrails. It's around 5 normally, but it depends on temperature, right? So I think we're fine. Let's turn around. And again, we are at top tier. I don't know if there is a buck or anything like that, but... So we don't have a buck for now, but we do have some other AAs. It's a Tunguska or something like that. Well, we're gonna try to... Yeah, it's a Gepard, actually. This guy doesn't even know I'm here. So I'm just going to try to kill him. Here we go. We're gonna turn on the laser. We're gonna lock on the target and wait for the drop. Again, my objective is to kill some of the more advanced AAs, but... I guess this works too, right? I'm gonna try to destroy any type of AA that I see here. Yeah, that guy is dead. I think I put it... Hopefully... No, like... delay. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna just get away from here now. Yeah, I don't see any other AAs, which is, you know, it's fine. We're gonna go... Oh my god, we are above the airfield of the enemy. But I'm at 5,000 meters. It should be okay, but still, we need to be careful. I mean, if there is no AA systems, I mean, I gotta try to kill stuff, right? So... I kinda don't care, to be honest. There we go, we have another one there. He's trying to find me, I think. He won't be able to. It's kind of funny to see this, actually. This is a Tunguska, right? So we're getting higher levels of AAs over here. So this match, it's only a Tunguska and a Gepard. Hopefully in the next one, it will be... Yeah, he's trying to find me, but it's just... It's impossible to detect, right? Stealth is a beauty, isn't it? For destroying AA systems. He might have seen me, but my bomb is gonna destroy him. Yeah. He saw me. He detected me, I think, and then he was dead. So yeah, we're gonna try to land and get a little bit more bombs and stuff, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this match is already over. So let's do this again, guys. I don't know if this is not gonna work. I already know. I already know that it's not gonna work. Because we have a lot of clouds, so it's impossible to do the mission. Look at that. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try. We're gonna climb again. I couldn't get the points in this match to get the GBU-27, but we're still using the GBU-12, which is still a pretty good weapon. Too much cloud cover. Jesus Christ. Look at that. Well, that's problematic. If the weather doesn't help, it's pretty much impossible. There are some patches of clear stuff. Let's see if there is one right there. But we need to climb a little bit, like to 5,500 meters. A little bit more. Can already start to turn. I will be already stealth against most AAs. Yeah, I don't think the cloud cover will cease. But yeah, we already know it's not stealth enough, I guess, right? So here we go again, guys. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting that Iris-T to detect me so easily and kill me. But yeah, we're gonna try it again. I think it's gonna be impossible. I gotta be honest. I think it's gonna be impossible. If it is a target that is... if it is the next gen, you know, of AA systems, you're pretty much dead. And the problem is, you do not have an IRST. Sorry, an RWR, right? So it's problematic. So I'm gonna climb a little bit, and then I'm gonna go back facing there to see if the stealth protects me a bit more. So here we go. Let's see if we see any AAs. I don't see any for now, but these first gen thermals are pretty bad. There's an AA right there, see? Oh, didn't lock it up. Come on. Go there. There's one right there, and well, I'm gonna try to kill this one just for the sake of it. But no new AAs for now. Here we go. We close it up. And I'm gonna just lock this target up. He's shooting way too much. He might actually draw too much attention there. But let's see. Come on. And no new AAs. So as long as we do not have a new AA system, everything is fine, right? So yeah, that target is dead, but like I said, guys, it's a bit problematic because it's just, if there is one of the new ones, I'm gonna get killed, I think. But no new ones. That's the thing. You don't see as many of them as you think you will see, right? I'm just gonna get out of here and try to do an attack from a different place. So again, not enough of these AAs to kill me. It's funny, man. I was expecting every single match to have a buck or something, but no. There isn't anything like that. I can even focus on the... like, there's no bucks or anything like that. I was expecting more. Well... oh, I'm gonna try to kill that MBT over there. Because why not, right? There's no reason why not. There's no new AAs. We shall just kill normal targets. I'm gonna aim a little bit forward. Come on. There we go. So it's interesting. I was expecting bucks and everything every single match. I don't know. Very weird. So I'm gonna RTB because there's nothing else to do here. No bugs or anything, so yeah. So yeah, guys, here we had another match, and this is kind of a post commentary over here. But yeah, like, I don't know, out of 10 matches, 1 or 2 of them would get a top tier AA. I would assume that the more the day passes, the more you will see these new AAs, of course, appearing. Because Pansirs, Tunguskas, and Adats, ITO, stuff like that, they're always present, okay? So I would assume that it's just a matter of time so that everybody can actually receive the new AA systems, you know, research and stuff. But I gotta be honest, as you're gonna see in the last clip that I did after these ones, you will notice that once it's a buck, once it's an Iris TSLM, once it's something that it's a little bit more modernized, the F-117 doesn't have a chance, okay? Because these things will detect you from the spawn, right? And again, it's not that this thing is not stealth. It's just not stealthy enough to be able to be undetected up to the range where you can deploy the weapons. How it works actually, for example, here we have an ADAT. How it works normally is that I remain undetected up to a range where I enter in the cone of silence of these AA systems. That's the catch with the 117. That's why it works so well if you follow the procedure of climbing to 5,000 meters and going straight to the enemy and then deploying your bombs and going, you know, past them. Of course, in this case in particular, these ADATs was pretty, you know, I don't know what he was doing, but turning its radar off to remain undetected against tanks made him probably get killed a little bit easier, right? But in a general sense, you notice that this will be the procedure. If you do that, you're gonna remain undetected by these AA systems long enough that you can actually get, you know, just very easy kills that nobody's seeing you. That's how stealth is better employed in this game for the 117 for now, right? Stuff like when it comes F-35s and stuff, they're gonna be similar-ish to this, right? It's not that they're not gonna be detected. It is just that you're gonna reduce your RCS enough that you are only detected when you are in the cone of silence of the radar. But the problem is, these more modern AA systems, like, for example, the Buck and stuff, they either don't have a cone of silence or the cone of silence is just very small. And in a general sense, the detection range, because of the power output of these radars, is so immense that it's not enough for you to get there anyway, right? So at the end of the day, it's pretty impossible to get a kill with bombs with that. If this thing had a missile, and that's why I think stealth aircraft in the future will be a little bit more, like a little stronger against these AAs, is that they're gonna have missiles. So for example, a stealth aircraft that it's a 5th generation jet, like an F-35, they can deploy maybe a missile, will be able to get into the range undetected and just deploy the missile, okay? While this thing, it will try to remain undetected. I failed, even at spawn at 25 kilometers, but still, I will be undetected, and you know, I will be detected, sorry, you know, from the get-go. So I cannot get it close enough to get into the cone of silence to actually get the kill. Does it mean that you cannot play with it and use stealth? No. As you just saw in that last clip, the Panzer is still something that you can fool very easily with stealth. The target wasn't able to detect me. It actually intercepted my bomb, but it wasn't it wasn't detecting the aircraft itself, right? So at the end of the day, it is not impossible to use in top tier. It is very much usable, and I think it is one of the safest options if you want to in the Americans in top tier. Why is that? Because of course Mavericks and stuff, you know, very easy to intercept in a general sense, and these AA systems, they will get you anyway, right? So yeah, it is one of the options that you should consider. Even though it's severely outmatched by anything, it is an option out there to have a little bit of fun and fly around. The stealth is working, it's just that it's not good enough against a Buck or an Iris T or something like that. Once you faced lower AAs that you're gonna face every single match, I guarantee to you guys, Tunguska's Pantsirs, I mean, look at this, Estrela, you see all the time these in top tier. Against these, it's very easy to destroy them, right? So yeah, let's get to the last match of the day. So I don't know, guys, I've been playing this for literally 2 days, and nobody's using the buck against me for some reason. So this is kind of a Hail Mary over here to try to record this. This is going to be the last match. But it's just, there's nobody playing with the new AAs for some reason, right? They still didn't get it. The funny part is that while I was playing with other nations, I saw bucks every single time. But with the Americans here, I don't know what is happening. It's just unluck, probably, right? To record. But anyway, it is showing that the F-117 can be used in top tier, okay? It is stealth enough that you can do some interesting things. Oh god. Oh god, boys. Yeah, that is a buck missile. Just because I said it. I'm gonna get killed now. I'm gonna try to become invisible here, but I'm gonna die. I don't have a RWR. Yeah, just because I said it, right? So, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up the video to talk about how this thing is stealth enough to play against the normal AEs, okay? That was my point. But if a buck appears, it can detect you. If an IRST SLM appears, it can detect you. So, not as stealthy as you might think. It's not a bad thing, because this is a very older, like, it's an older vehicle, right? But this is for you guys that, you know, against the Tunguska, against the Nadats, something like that, yeah, you can beat them with stealth very easily. You just need to climb to 5,000 meters, point the aircraft directly to the target, and it will be fine. But against a buck, against an IRC SLM, you're just not stealth enough, okay? Doesn't mean that you're not stealth. It's just that you're not stealth enough to drop a bomb on top of something like that, okay? So I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and bye guys, see you.